It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Foles. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. Here's Foles. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Foles. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Following the fumble recovery, Pickett. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Pickett finding Johnson there. 1st down, Steelers. Now a toss play. It's Harris. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down. First and 10, here's Pickett. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
On second down, this is Harris. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Pickett to throw on first down. Steps away to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Here's Pickett. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
I'm coming. Check. Lucky. Watch the twist. 60 Bobcat.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Back to throw, Pickett. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown! Kenny Pickett finding Pat Freiermuth. And the Steelers go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 6-0 our score after 1. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
And Ryan's throw pulled in by Woods. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Play action. It's Ryan. And he whips that one incomplete there.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last play. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Ryan. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts team. On for the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. He gets this one to Johnson. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 39. They'll try the right side with Harris. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He gets it complete to Harris. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Throwing again on 2nd down. Pickett rolling to his right. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This will be the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Pickett, they'll roll him out right. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They run for it with Harris. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Now Pickett. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. One possession game, not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. After the pick 6, here's Pickett to try again. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Pickett. And they were looking to set up the screen, but that's going to be incomplete. Almost wound up going the other way. Well covered defensively, and it'll bring up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Just like that. Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he is going to have the Steelers first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Another try after the first down sack. Pickett. A throw taken in by Sims. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A 1-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Watch the slant. 58, boys, 58. 58, it's Mike. Drop deep, drop deep. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 58, Mike.
Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Off play action. Pickett. It's brought in by Harris. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Pickett. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Check mic, check mic. Ship.
Down, here's Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have yardage. 55 rushing yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. He finds his man, complete. It's Harris. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Pickett. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Going to run the toss here to Harris. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Pickett sets up play action. He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. You don't want it.
On it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the Colts will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. Good move at the 30. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They go play action now. Ryan. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Ryan. That one finds Pierce right side. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 2nd down at 4. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Sliding out of the pocket. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame. Touchdown, Colts! Jelani Woods, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. To throw for it is Ryan. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Pickett will look to throw it here. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens. 72 yards. And the Steelers are able to get a score. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he is going to get in for the 2. Although there is a flag on the field, but it looked like a defender jumped. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Ryan and the Colts getting set here, 1st and 10. At their own 27. He'll start with a give to Taylor. And he's got some space here. And he will be taken down. The final play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action, Ryan. And this is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd and 10 now, Ryan. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Third and 2, now Ryan. Hard throw, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, but now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. From the 36, Pickett. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Pickett to his tight end Freiermuth for the Steeler first.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Pickett now on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. They hand this off to Harris, and he is going to lose yardage here. Shaquille Leonard in there to blow that play up. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Pickett back to throw. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. He finds Pierce. It's complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play action with Ryan. Blitz coming, and down he goes. How about the safety, Minka Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Pickett to throw on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. They run with Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Back to throw, Pickett. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Kenny Pickett, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Pickett will try to throw for this. He'll buy some time right. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. Here's Ryan. He finds Taylor, complete. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now Ryan. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Ryan to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Now it looks like he'll throw here, escaping the pressure right. That one complete downfield to Johnson.
Here we go. Here we go.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 65 yards. And the Steelers use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdown.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13.
Do what we do.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So here we go. The Colts will go for 2. They'll let Taylor try and run. And they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th. And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Pickett to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. He's checking.
Here's Pickett. Rolling to his right. Open man here is Gentry. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second and 10.
58, boys. 58.
Pickett. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. The 40. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
No time on the clock. Are we going to overtime, or does it end right here? One last shot for Ryan. Complete at the 1. And he is in. The play works, and we are headed to overtime. I think we just witnessed the ultimate head-scratching moment. All they needed was the extra point to win the game, and they don't get the two-point try. Why did they go for the two-point conversion?
It is a head-scratcher, but I go back to when we sat down with them in our meeting, and they just kept coming back to special teams. It's just practice this week. I wonder if that ghost loomed over them and decided not to kick it there and go for two, but still, I think your odds are a whole lot better just snapping and putting it down and kicking.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. You got to kick the extra point. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. All set up for them right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll roll him out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up, but in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. He'll buy some time right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off play action, Pickett rolling to his right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Pickett. He's got this to Pickens. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 27-yard line. On the ground, it's Harris. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Harris going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Harris, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. A give to the fullback. This is Watt, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 4 yards there on the touchdown run. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score and OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime, just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all, and then to get there and finish it what I would call an old school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there. They ran it in. And again, just a great, great game that we bore witness to. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show, because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Ryan eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Ryan. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now Ryan on 1st down. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Down inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Play action. It's Ryan. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Ryan. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Now Ryan. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to have it here just past the 25. But Charles, a heartbreaking way to lose this game. They got into position for that final play, had a decent look toward the end zone, but ultimately picked off, and that's